Hey YouTube. So I've got to get this garden bed. This is a relatively new garden bed plot, I guess. Um, I have grown up here in this portion before, but all of this back here is still really new. I haven't grown anything back here ever, I don't think. Um, so I've got uh, I actually went and got some of my local materials producer. I got a yard of their premium mix, and then another yard and a half of just their compost. So, in hopes of getting this compost kind of worked in without actually tilling it, I've got uh, one of my worm bins right here, and you can see all the worms are. There's actually roaches in there too. Not sure what that is. What is that? That is crazy. Those are a lot of jackfruit seeds that you're seeing right there. Those are pretty cool. I've actually got a few jackfruit growing indoors. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump this out, kind of spread them out, let them get into the compost and start consuming it and hopefully kind of working it into the soil. So we're going to see how well this works. There are a lot of mockingbirds flying around right now, so they are certainly interested in what we've got going on over here. There we go. Oh, don't get all over my shoes. Okay. So worms are actually really easy to raise. I know a lot of people, they'll make those two bin systems and drill holes in them, but I find that they're always trying to escape. And yeah, I mean, they say if you've got the perfect conditions, then they won't do that. But I have just not been able to replicate the conditions. So they do tend to just go everywhere. Wake up with worms all over the floor, dead worms. So I really find that using them actually in the garden isn't the worst thing for them. So now let me get this spread out just a bit. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Okay, I'm just gonna spread these guys out gently. Don't wanna kill too many of them. Although, and yes, this is right after the first of the year, 2021, and we are dead middle of winter, but this is also Texas, and we've had a very mild winter so far. So I'm just going to bank on this continuing to be a mild winter and go ahead and get these out. And then now I'll tarp it. And this tarp is essentially just going to starve these plants of light. That's just about the only way that I know for sure you can kill plants. However, it has to be done if it has to be done while these plants or these weeds, in this case, these grasses, Bermuda grass, that's really my biggest issue in the garden is Bermuda grasses and crabgrass, monkey grass, whatever you want to call it. And the only way to really eradicate them is to just starve them of light during, while they're actively trying to grow. So if they've already gone dormant, this won't work. But like I said, we have been pretty warm, so hopefully they're trying, and I'll be able to pull this off kind of mid to late spring. The problem with that is that By mid-spring, it's going to be too hot for things like tomatoes and peppers to set fruit. So I'll probably either just bring my container peppers out here and set them on top of the tarp and let them grow at least until fall. And I may just leave this tarp, until fall next year. That's an entire possibility because I'm really just tired of the weeds. And if you can let them go a whole season while they're trying to grow, yeah, you're gonna win. You're gonna win that bout. But like I said, there are other weeds out here. I've got some brambles. That right there is not anything anybody wants to be trying to mess with while you're gardening. They're thorny and just a general nuisance. Okay, well, I'm not gonna be able to weigh that down until I'm done with the video, but yeah, so I mean, that's a pretty significant size. I think the tarp's 30 or 40 foot, I don't remember, by 20, I think. But yeah, so I was waiting for some rain. I pulled this off. Well, I put the compost down a couple of weeks ago, and that premium mix about a week before that. And then I pulled the tarp back because we were expecting some rain, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to get the soil nice and wet. Because if it dries out, it's just not going to do too much good. But I'm anticipating this working pretty well. Like I said, that Bermuda grass, they store all the energy in their rhizomes, and once they go dormant, and then they just take off in spring. I tarped this part right at the end of summer, last summer, or this past summer. You can already see a little dandelion popping up right there. So that's definitely not going to be fun. We've got some jugs out here, just things just floating around. But yeah, and see, these grasses are already trying to come back. So I don't think they're completely dormant. We have been getting some warm spells in the middle of winter. It's supposed to be right back into the 70s. I think this is Sunday. I think by Tuesday we're supposed to be in the 70s again, 60s and 70s for daytime temps. The nighttime, lows are still in the 40s for the most part, but that's still warm enough for those grasses to try to grow. And yes, they will. You see, those, that's still growing. That's not dormant. So yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to show you guys, how to get, kind of kill two birds with one stone. Get your organic matter on the soil, tarp it. You don't have to till it. If you want to, that's entirely your prerogative. I don't till, not for any other reason other than there are some very large stones in this soil, and it's just not, I'm not gonna go rent a tiller only to come out here and break it and then have to buy it. So yeah, anyway, this video is going a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but it is what it is. Those worms, hopefully we'll get to start tilling that in. The warmth that we get, residually, like I said, gonna be in the 70s soon. They'll warm up and get a little more active, and hopefully kind of till in that organic matter for me. And yeah, just have a much better soil to work with come spring. Oh, all right. So please like and subscribe if you made it this far. Yeah, I know it's kind of a, not one of those videos that's super entertaining. It's more just for information instead. So y'all take care, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.